Will you crack 3 huevos for me, my friend?
Absolutely.
Thank you, my friend. Yes, my friend. You know, I used to work at a place where I used to sell falafel. Everything was, yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. My friend. My friend.
I do it for you, my friend.
Thank you, my friend. Meanwhile, our pan is nice and hot. To begin with, we're going to use one of my favorite things that we're actually going to put inside of my breakfast burrito here. In keeping with this theme, we are going to put in a special sausage here called chorizo.
Oh, I love it.
Meanwhile,
a little more spice in those sausage, right?
Let's see if we can't get a close-up here in this pan here. How close we can get in here. But meanwhile, we've got our chorizo working right there. And inside of our pan, we're just going to start rendering that a little bit. I'm crumbling it all up.
So the chorizo, that's I mean, it's a little spicier sausage,
A little spicier sausage. Okay. And meanwhile, just this, we're going to add just a touch of oil just to get it going. And we're going to make certain. Everybody back there, can you smell it? See, what you guys
we need smell-o-vision.
What they can't see is we actually have more folks in our home audience than we've normally had. So we see folks smiling out there. and the thing is, they just want to eat. Now, meanwhile, Brother Brian, you scramble eggs. I was about to say, you might as well scramble some for yourself, but you know me, I'll steal your huevos. So look, we've got our sausage browning here. Folks who, you know, even though you can't see them, I want to be able to hear them. Is that smelling good, folks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We can smell it now. So we got our chorizo going this time. Meanwhile, I'm quickly just going to chop some onion. Once again, folks always like to see how chefs do it. I have a different technique. All I do is just kind of turn the knife. We're going to dice.
That's so pretty.
Here.
And how long did it take you to figure all that out?
I was about to say, I've been doing this for 20 years. I think it's for 21 years. Meanwhile, we're going to add our onion to it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
need anything else chopped up?
I was about to say, as a matter of fact, why don't you chop me up a little red bell pepper?
All right.
Meanwhile,
the whole thing?
Yeah, we'll just take enough that looks nice in there. We were saying that we're going to also add a little bit more heat to this. We're going to add a little bit more of our serrano chili, since we noticed that this is a very hot one, didn't we?
Yeah.
We found out the hard way.
We don't need to add much more spice
seeds
to that. Well, I enjoy it, but you know, if you're cooking for the family, then you might want to tone it down just a touch.
So we're just going to add a little of that serrano to it. Oh, look at that, buddy. Yeah, it's all getting there. Oh, that's the part that most folks want to see chefs do. So that's what we'll do here. Even in the home.
You know, my kids asked me to do that, and I've flipped it on the floor so many times.
He's an ambidextrous sauteer.
See, the good thing about professional chefs is that they get to practice this in the professional kitchen where they have people to clean up
all the slop. As a matter of fact, I've been sliding around with chorizo over here.
I have person to clean up.
But
so I don't do it a whole lot.
But that is one of the big differences. And meanwhile, while this is working, Brother Brian, I promised my cameraman I was going to do something that we hadn't done before. So what I'm actually going to do is, you know, folks, you guys can't see this mystery, folks, where somebody like takes a piece of sausage over there. Uh-oh, you guys can't see it. Come on, who wants to try a piece? Who wants to try a piece of sausage? See, I'm trying to stay focused there. Slide a hand. There we go. Come on, over.
It's about half gone.
Isn't that good? That's a chorizo. Oh, way to go. Look at that. We're getting good.
We just throw this in there?
Yep, go right on in there. All right. See, Brian and I starting to work like we're in a professional kitchen. We say switch, stop, switch. There we go. We're back again. There we go. So now we're in here.
I throw the pepper.
The only other difference, though, too, between a commercial kitchen and a home kitchen, notice that we've seen this cook before. This would have been done like bam. The home kitchen takes a little bit longer. So
well, it's because we got family around. We're talking about all kinds of different things.
So meanwhile, that's working. Our sausage is rendered. Now we're about to go with our with our eggs. Oh!
So rendered means cooked, right?
Rendered means it was cooked. See, I was trying to go for the impressive height thing there. Okay.
Oh, so impressive.
Scramble. It's impressive. Let me show you. Mine is actually scrambled now while he's dicing up. To this, simply, look at this. I just grab a bunch of cilantro right quick. Rough chop. Boom. On the inside. How much did I measure? I'd already diced up some of my favorite tomatoes. Grape tomatoes. Boom. Uh-oh.
It's one of the best things about cooking because you don't really have to, well, besides the mess, you don't really have to measure a whole lot. You do it till it tastes good.
You know, there was someone, I think I was talking to Drake Hill. For those of you who don't know Drake Hill, she's our producer. I was telling her about the one by the name of Verta Mae Grosvenor, who actually wrote a book called Vibration Cook. As she talks about, look, you got to cook by feel. You got to get in there. Don't worry about the measurements. Just make it work. So meanwhile, over here, under our nice towel, we've been keeping our tortillas ready to go. And while Brian's doing his, I'm actually going to make one of mine and get them ready. So here we go. I'm going to take some of our Mexican cheese. We've got our blended cheese mix right here. I'm just going to spread it on the inside. Don't have to melt it because we have enough heat here. So now let's take a look at it. We've got our chorizo and all our good stuff. And yes, I made more than we need for the one that I'm going to show because we have a lot of hungry folks here who've been waiting patiently.
Leftovers work for breakfast too.
Leftovers definitely work for breakfast, but that's also what's good about this breakfast burrito. Little odds and ends, bits and pieces, that little piece of onion that's left in the refrigerator. Everybody has that little piece of pepper. Cut it up, turn it into a burrito. Now the fold portion, notice how I do it. I kind of come at like a little V, you roll it over, bring it under and tuck in the sides.
See, we even roll it a little differently.
Exactly. And I let mine sit there for a while, just so that moisture. Okay, I'm sorry, one for the counter, one for the chef. I'm sorry, baby. Now, Drake Hill swears I made this one day with cucumbers. Where in the heck she got that from, I don't know.
In a breakfast burrito?
Whatever she was smoking or what. Just going to take our nice sharp knife here, just to make sure that we have a nice edge on it. I think we've talked to you guys about this before. Yep. This does not sharpen your knife. It only puts an edge on it, hones